Hi, my name is Edward Yulo. I'm a member of the team Excellence in Public Service, and the title of my paper is Establishing an Institutional Archive. Making archival materials accessible to the public and policy makers is a scaling and challenge of my project. Ensuring an appreciation for the intrinsic value of document not only as a record of the past but also as a source of information to guide present-day activities is another challenge. Ensuring support by top management for the project is another challenge. An extremely important challenge is identifying short-term benefits to patrons of the project as against the long-term goals. Networking with internal and external clients is another challenge. Fostering an entrepreneurial mindset among archivists, which means the ability to see opportunities in furthering the objectives of the project, being flexible, thinking outside the box, doing something that has never been done, and being persistent until goals are accomplished. That's my slide for thinking like an entrepreneur. Mindset versus footprint. The physical establishment of the archive is the footprint. That mindset that needs to be developed is an awareness of critical stakeholders to the project. Foremost is top management. They need to see immediate value in the project, which means activities have to be undertaken that have an immediate impact on the activities of the institution. A more activist, action-oriented mindset needs to be cultivated among the archivists. Internal and external researchers need to see the value in the archive. This can be done by cross-referencing the documents in various databases of the institution and that of external stakeholders. In cataloging the documents, one needs to bear in mind the current and potential users of the project, of the documents. The staff of the archives, number 3, needs to have a deep appreciation of the actual mandate of the institution as against the narrow mandate of the archive, which is to preserve and catalog documents. This mindset needs to be nurtured by exposure to relevant training and mentoring by a senior member of the institution. The archivists also need to generate research work on their own that is relevant to the institution. Catholic versus Buddhism. The project implementers need to navigate across a highly regulated field, but at the same time find creative means to accomplish goals without circumventing rules and regulation. Strict government regulations mean that adherence to rules and regulations need to be religiously followed. This is the Catholic part. The ability to find solutions to meet objectives and goals of the project means the team needs to be flexible, imaginative, innovative, and proactive. This is the Buddhist part of the project. Keeping both ends of the seemingly contradictory directives might seem difficult. Constant brainstorming, consultations need to be undertaken until a breakthrough solution is found. Providing the team the support and tools to achieve its goals and objectives is essential for the success of the project. Hot cost and cool solution. The hot cost of the project is to ensure that the work of the archivist remains relevant to its target main stakeholders, namely policymakers and researchers. The cool solution is networking, cross-referencing of databases of various bureaus, creating collaboration opportunities between the various stakeholders of the project, and fostering an entrepreneurial and activist mindset among the members of the team. Cutting cognitive load. Articulating the challenges and focus of the project is the immediate challenge to cut cognitive load. Once a strategy has been identified, it's important to communicate this effectively to all stakeholders of the project. The ability to gain immediate access to the records of the archives through effective and sensitive cross-referencing of archival materials, as well as the ability to identify all possible sources in a research work, in an efficient manner can cut cognitive load for the main beneficiary of the project. Connect and cascade. Fostering a right mindset among the members of the core members of the team is a key strategy for the success of the project. Once the core members of the team have imbibed the right mindset, strategies on how to accomplish the goals of the project include acquiring a deeper and meaningful understanding of their work and the objectives of the project, acquiring the ability to identify opportunities among the stakeholders, and having a deep awareness on how to ensure the sustainability of the project. Once this mindset has been developed, the next goal is to cascade these values and strategies to the rest of the organization and its various stakeholders. Developing, identifying, mainstreaming, and spreading best practices will highlight the success of the project and ensure its continued support among the key and peripheral stakeholders. Communicating best practices should create its own virtuous cycle, as this creates a groundswell of support as it is cascaded down through various stakeholders. From bad to great. I'd like to interpret bad as the usual pitfalls in a project, particularly with faltering management support and poor temporal environmental scanning for potential problems. Bad also means the usual track that a project like this follows, preserving documents for its own sake. Great means finding relevance for archival documents to present needs. Great means that this project is sustainable and provides value to its key stakeholders. This should translate into continued support for the project and the project to remain relevant to its stakeholders. The immediate challenge is to identify the key stakeholders. Being able to correctly identify the needs of key stakeholders is a second challenge. The ability to deliver the results and value that key stakeholders want is the third challenge. Communicating the value that the project delivers to its stakeholders is the final challenge. When all of these have been accomplished, it can be said that the team has gone from bad to great. Thank you.